They say a watched pot never boils. Of course it does eventually, but we waste valuable time checking the pot repeatedly, or forget about it completely. Until it's too late. Time is valuable, and so are our pots and pans. The solution? Boiling beeper. It floats in the pot and beeps when it's hot. With boiling beeper, you can multitask, whether it's preparing the rest of dinner, watching TV, checking in with friends, or playing with the kids. Just place boiling beeper in your pot of water, turn up the heat, and wait for the beep. No wasted time checking the pot repeatedly. No mad panic. It's like having a whistling tea kettle for your food. Whether you want the perfect hard-boiled egg, a way to prevent boilovers, or just to enjoy a few extra moments for what really matters. Boiling beeper is an innovative and useful kitchen solution that makes everyone's life easier. Boiling beeper is made from FDA-approved materials, and it'll float in any size pot. It automatically turns on when placed in water and beeps when the water has reached boiling point. Once the water's boiling, safely remove the boiling beeper from the pot and you're ready to cook. Once out of the water, boiling beeper turns off automatically.
Hi, I'm a little girl, but soon I am going to be a strong, independent woman. I'm a curious person. I like to know what makes stuff work. The stuff we use every day. My parents wanted to find a toy that would take advantage of my natural, inquisitive personality, which is why I got the Zuby Flyer from Fuse. It's a hackable toy, and I'm learning tons of new things about technology and electronics. The Zuby is made up of some of the same basic components that make up all of our electronics. You just build it piece by piece, and then you can figure out how to unlock some awesome light patterns. You can even hack it and program your own. It comes with fun games you can play, or you can throw it with a friend and watch it light up. I even showed it to my big brother, and he thought it was pretty cool. My parents and teachers are happy I've got things to play with that will help me become a well-rounded person. Hey, Dad, catch! Someday, kids my age are going to be inventors and explorers. So I'm gonna need to keep up mentally and physically. With Zuby, I can sleep better knowing I'm well on the way to my goal of someday going to Mars.
It was really sad. Parked at my job, cable locked to a railing by a bunch of other bikes, and I came back to find just the cable hanging there and the bike was gone.
Locked my bike to a tree with a normal cable lock and just got cut. When I came down the next morning, I just saw my cable lock on the ground.
I regretfully used to steal a lot of bikes. Most of them were really easy, they weren't even locked up. Or they used a cable lock, and I promise you a cable lock is not a lock. If it requires any time or effort to cut the lock or it has a reputation for being tough, I just moved on. It wasn't worth the risk of being caught. There are so many easy targets out there.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna be strong enough.
How strong? What's it made of?
So definitely not breaking.
Doesn't look like it's even scratched the metal.
A lot lighter than the bike locks that I have on my bike right now.
I like that it's really flexible.
I would love to be able to use something that's this light.
It seems great. It's really light, compact. I obviously couldn't cut it, so yeah, that's great.
Most cyclists understand that locks are a deterrent. It's about having enough durability to slow a thief down. For a racer like me, the huge considerations are weight, size or bulkiness, and ease of use. We all know how stressful it is to leave our expensive bikes sitting in public, but no one I know is going to carry a chain or U-lock when training. It's just not going to happen. So the challenge was to create a security solution that's light enough for training, easy to stow away on your bike or your pocket, and still strong enough to prevent theft. And that is when I started working with Auto Design Works.
This has been no small design challenge. Locks generally fail the weight and security trade-off. Most are clunky, weak, or both. We figured out how to keep the weight of the lock under 115 grams while holding up to the most rigorous theft attempts. It is able to coil up into this compact, portable package. We achieved this with a patent-pending product design which uses multiple reinforced bands of high-tempered steel. This allows the strap to remain flexible without sacrificing cut resistance. The result is a secure, compact, and lightweight lock with broad application for the outdoor enthusiast.
We live on a planet that's 71% water, yet we've only explored 10% of it. We're about to change that. The Fathom 1 is an easy-to-use underwater drone that you control with your smartphone or tablet. We designed it to be the most affordable, most versatile underwater drone ever made. And after 2 full years of prototyping and development, we're finally ready to bring underwater exploration and education to the masses. I'm John.
I'm Matt. And I'm Danny. And we're a team of outdoor enthusiasts, scuba divers, engineers, and travelers that had an idea for an underwater drone that we could take anywhere and use in any environment. I grew up spending summers on Lake Louise in northern Michigan, where a lot of large logging operations took place in the 1800s. Jump forward 200 years and now every cottage has artifacts and pieces of history on their walls that washed up on the beach. But there are still legends of horse-drawn sleds that fell through the ice and got stuck at the bottom, just waiting to be explored. I thought if I could control an aerial drone from a mobile app to explore from above, why couldn't I do the same thing from underwater? That's when Fathom was born.
Underwater remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, have been around for a while, but they're mainly large, expensive industrial devices tethered to big ships. And early consumer ROVs, inspired by their big brothers, cost well over $1,000 with no mobile app for piloting. And you need to be a pretty good hacker to put them together.
We knew we wanted an underwater drone that anyone could drop into any body of water and pilot easily using an app on their smart device. And it had to be small and light enough to carry around, meaning a completely new compact design. It had to come fully assembled out of the box, including an onboard 1080p HD camera and built-in high-intensity LED headlights for clear viewing. And it had to be as affordable as lower-cost flying drones with comparable equipment so that every modern-day explorer could have one. We built the Fathom 1 with all of those features, and thanks to custom components and a streamlined design, now you can have it for under $600. That's less than half the price of the closest competition.
Above all, we made the Fathom 1 super easy to use, but that doesn't mean it's limited. This thing is fully modular. Our patent-pending thruster attachment system allows you to easily remove all 3 thrusters for packing, but it also enables customization and upgrades to specialized thrusters, such as these ones with larger fins for stabilization. And we're hoping our backer community will create and share their own ideas for customization. Fathom One also features an integrated rail system that makes adding accessories like action cameras and additional lights or other sensors a breeze. Just slide it on, click it in, and you're ready to go.